Need more money, connections, associations, and what you would call a relaxed mind? Have you ever wondered why some folks are regarded as high flyers and successful people with results to show? You know the names. It's been found out that the difference between these high flyers and successful people is mindsets and how they think. Welcome to Baseline Beats with Benga. Here is this week's episode.
The extraordinary morning buzzer is here again. Some greet the sound of the alarms with enthusiasm, ready to go for the day. Others do with this huge tendency to snooze the alarm, hoping to get just 5 minutes more sleep, which could end up being 30 minutes, 1 hour, or even more. And I must say, you have company. Done this quite sometimes. Crazy, right? I am Benga. Let's get in on today's tonic and edition of the show. Have you ever heard these sayings before? Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. How about this? Yesterday is gone, tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today, let us begin. Or this, it's quite a lengthy one in comparison with the others. These are the few ways we can practice humility. To speak as little as possible of one's self, to mind one's own business, not to want to manage other people's affairs, to avoid curiosity, to accept contradictions and correction cheerfully, to pass over the mistakes of others, to accept insults and injuries, to accept being slighted, forgotten, and disliked, to be kind and gentle even when under provocation, never to stand on one's dignity, to choose always the hardest. Done with that. Do you know who said these words and made these statements? I'll give you some clues here. This heroine was born Anjezë Gonxhe Bojaxhiu on August 26, 1910 in Skopje, North Macedonia. By age 12, she knew she wanted to devote herself to religious life. At 18, she moved to Ireland to learn English and joined the Sisters of Loreto. She moved to India the following year, where she spent the rest of her life caring for the poor. She founded the Missions of Charity in 1950, which managed homes for those dying of HIV/AIDS, leprosy and tuberculosis, as well as provided food, medical assistance, and counseling to those in need. She received many honors for her charity work throughout her lifetime, including the Nobel Peace Prize and Passam in Terrace Award. At the time of her death in 1997, the organization she founded in 1950 had over 4,000 sisters and 300 associated brothers, running 610 missions in 123 countries. Who embodies all of these? Who am I talking about? Let's listen to a song in tandem with Mornings. Here is Sun Comes Up by Rudimental featuring James Arthur. Stay here.
I wondered maybe they never find me. I've been waiting such a long time to feel it, swallowed by the waters around me. I know I took so many wrong turns to see it. Whoa, but I danced through the blisters at night, and I laughed till I cried and cried. I ran till my feet couldn't run no more. I sang till my lungs were burning, till I know I'm alive. I sit till I can't hear your voice no more. Suddenly the sun goes up, and I feel my love flooding back again. Yeah. Until the sun goes up, I can feel my love coming back again. It wasn't easy trying to run with these handcuffs. I had to sleep through such a cold night to see it. A green flash is zipping right where I'm standing. The sunlight cut into the bone, start the healing. When I danced through the blisters at night, and I laughed till I cried and cried. I ran till my feet couldn't run no more. And I sang till my lungs were burning, till I know I'm alive. I said till I can't hear your voice no more. Suddenly the sun goes up, and I feel
Thanks for sticking around. Well, the person I described before the music break is none other but Mother Teresa of Calcutta. Popular, prominent, and one to be reckoned with. What qualities did this heroine encapsulate while she was alive? You see, the essence of this is for you to learn from these qualities and embody them, not to be another Mother Teresa, but you. From what I said about Mother Teresa, several things stand out. Let's highlight a few. She had a sense of direction very early. This goes to parents and guardians. Watch out for early signs in your children and wards. You are not to force them to be one thing or the other, but guides. By age 12, Mother Teresa knew she wanted to devote herself to religious life. Help young ones discover early as much as possible. You cannot be the Alpha and Omega and how they want to live their lives. One thing that needs to be understood is that you are a guardian. You are a parent. And in tandem with that word guardian, it means you are to be a guide. You're supposed to be there to help them correct certain mistakes that are prevalent at certain ages. Not to say you're going to be this profession or you're going to be this particular person and all of that. No, yours is to watch out for signs that they display as early as possible in life. And begin to tinker and think around, okay, this looks like this might be the profession and the person that she might be. And chances are as well, you could be wrong even with the thinking, having seen those signs. What that also means is that you observe, you watch, and you help them guide into knowing these things. Mother Teresa knew very early, by age 12, she was pretty certain that she wanted to devote herself to religious service. Here comes the next point. Undoubtedly, Mother Teresa was a leader who was sought out by others. Presidents, royalty, secretary generals, all were out to see her. Apparently, Mother Teresa didn't back down orders on other people. She led by serving, and that's something that should be embodied by all and sundry as much as possible. It's okay to aspire to be leaders, but the way to go about it is not by backing down orders on your subordinates and those who are friends and colleagues and say, in the hope that you will be that leader that you hope to be, then you belittle them, you try to make them feel less of themselves. That's not the way to lead and serve. You lead actually by serving. Another quality she also had was that she was non-conventional. You see, not conventional doesn't mean suicidal. Mother Teresa just challenged the status quo. The world seemed to have forgotten the poorest of the poor in Calcutta, but not Mother Teresa. She acted against seeming odds. This is evidenced in when she founded the charity organization she did in 1950. What dreams or aspirations do you have? What hopes do you aspire to achieve? What are the things that are really heavy right in there in your mind, in your heart, that you hope that the world will see? You see, you have to get to work about it. You'd have to be about that thing. Just like Mother Teresa, who, against all the odds, was not conventional about things, just went about, okay, these are poor people in Calcutta who might have been forgotten, but Mother Teresa felt, I could take on that and make a difference, and a difference she did make. Mother Teresa was equally consistent. I have a problem with folks who say this today to someone and say something entirely different to someone else. Folks, there is no honor in that. All of the quotes I mentioned and several others you'd find seem to have a central theme for Mother Teresa: love. Be known for something and stand by it. Alexander Hamilton, one of America's founding fathers, said, "Those who stand for nothing fall for anything." Finally, Mother Teresa was authentic and unique. Put in simple terms, she was the real deal. Let people not think about you and think you are a fake person, someone who's not original, someone who is double-faced and tries to do this and that and several other things that are not honorable. No. You see, it pays to be authentic and unique and just be the real deal. Again, I decided to spotlight on Mother Teresa today, but I hope that you will learn and imbibe some of the qualities and traits she encapsulated. It's important again to mention these qualities are what you should model in you being yourself. Ultimately, I don't want you to be a Mother Teresa, but be you. Feedbacks are important. Do that via socials at Ben_Olugbenga. But do this again another time. Have a day full of positive vibes.
Baseline Beats with Benga is a wrap for this week. For questions, concerns, and feedback, reach him on Twitter and Instagram at Ben_Olugbenga. Until Baseline Beats with Benga comes away again next week, keep winning and enjoy the rest of the week.